So it might be helpful for folks that are newer to Redeemer to hear a little bit about how we do college ministry at Redeemer. So we're actually partnered with a campus ministry organization called the CCO, the Coalition for Christian Outreach, and they do campus ministry in partnership with churches. And so we have an on-campus ministry right down the road at Guilford College, but we also have a parish-based ministry here in the church where we welcome students from Guilford as well as other area schools. And so you see them in church on Sundays, and we do things together throughout the week as well. I think one of the clearest needs that we've seen this year for college students has been the need for friendship. We had a retreat for our student leader team at Guilford College at the beginning of the year, and kind of across the board, they all named a longing for friendship in their life. And some of these are upperclassmen students who are gregarious folks, and yet there's been so much isolation. COVID obviously has made things harder. There are juniors at Guilford this year who weren't on campus all last year studying remotely, and so this past fall was their first full semester on campus since the fall of their freshman year. And there's isolation just across the board. And so that's really been a need, is creating a place where people can find belonging, find lifelong friendships, be known, and find a place to truly be loved. That's a huge need for our students. It's been pretty amazing to see the ways that God has answered that prayer that our student leaders offered at the beginning of the year. I think first, the leadership team themselves, they've bonded together and come together as a team more than any leader team that we've seen or had in the past 5 years that I've been here. They are making the effort to spend time together, to have fun together, to get together outside of our ministry events, and bringing other people into that. And we've really seen students from a lot of different kinds of backgrounds that have started to get connected, both Christian and even non-Christian. We've had non-Christian students coming to things and feeling like this is a place where they can belong. Even if they haven't come to a place where they believe yet, they're safe to ask questions and to build friendships. It's been an amazing thing to see. And even here in the church too, seeing students become friends with families from the church, with youth in the church, really across the board. We've seen that prayer for friendship answered in many, many ways. I think one of the main ways that I've seen God reveal himself to me in the ministry this year is seeing the way that God changes and transforms students' lives. One of the great privileges of doing this work is I get to spend a lot of time meeting with students one-on-one, one-on-two in a mentoring or discipling kind of relationship. And particularly the students that I've been with for multiple years, to be able to look back and to see what God has done. In some cases, there are students that didn't know the Lord and now they do, or students that came in and were not really sure who they were and now are bold leaders on campus. Just to see God do that work is just a constant reminder of God's presence, God's faithfulness, and God's ability to do work. Sometimes overnight and sometimes in slow daily work. But it's been a huge encouragement to me. My students even encouraging and speaking truth back to me. So that's, I think, just relationships with students and seeing God's work there has been a main area I've seen God reveal himself.